Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. I should have taken a deeper breath before I did that. Woo. Anyway, last we left off, more exploration. We didn't really discover new bits of information to the case, but we did learn that dear old brown bear here most likely witnessed the murder. Now we just need to figure out who bought the bear, because whoever bought the bear is the one who installed camera. Hope we have luck on that one. It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. Yeah, I can tell Pearls is still worried, but I don't know what to do at this point. I don't think talking to her will help, in this perfect honesty. Let's go ahead and let's just get out of this room and pray that we find something helpful. Because this is a whole new, after a to be continued, so things have kind of recycled. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, we already said that. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Ungod, and Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know by tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Well, I don't know how we're... Yeah, now that you mention it, I think visiting hours inside this game ends at 4. That was established at the second case of the first game. Visiting hours are over at 4, so... I don't know how we're going to be able to visit people. I mean, special permission? I don't know. Oh my god. Hey, wait! What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed a strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. Oh, I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But a request came from Edgypoo, so... Edgeworth? And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Ugh, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Direct all her anger on me. Thanks, Edgeworth. Anyway. Oh, this is absolutely top secret, so you'd better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was, oh, you know, it was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? Oh, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Miss Corrida. Oh, I'll let you in on another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl, the nerve of some people, spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too. Whoa, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for the change. I don't know exactly what you're thinking, but I can bet it's nothing good. But I didn't say anything. She's a mind reader. Oh dear. So, you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, there was something about a refreshing pair, those two. Oh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with... I spoke so fast I actually bit my tongue. This is the first time I've actually bitten my tongue while talking. I thought that was impossible. Well, Maya, I took a page out of your book from the last case. Ugh, god dang it. Well, now I know it's possible to bite your tongue when you're talking. Oh, I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? Oh, you don't know? That manager woman Juan had. Oh, her. It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts, Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. Married? You mean to Mr. Corrida? Oh, really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. Oh, wow. 3 days after their marriage announcement? What the... Okay, now either she got severely cold feet and took the extreme way out, or, and I think highly likely, Juan did something terrible. But why would Miss Impacts kill herself? She was about to get married. Oh, well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What? But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly cancelled their marriage. Oh, well, there we go. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. Well, that's... So Juan asked Celeste to marry him, and then 3 days later, he decided to say, nope, sorry, it's psych. And unfortunately, that was the worst psych ever, because Miss Impacts killed herself. Juan, you are not a good person. How could you do that? How could you do that? You ask someone's hand in marriage, and then 3 days later you say, psych, I didn't mean it, it's off. What do you expect was gonna happen? Now I get why she committed suicide. Oh my god, the poor girl. That night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Yeah, but I don't think there's anything that we can examine here, so can we please just get the frick out of here? Oh, let's go back to my office. It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Well, he's out there with that camera asking around at all the electronics stores. Then, I'll make some salad for him for dinner. Looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe's doing for us. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? Where's the lettuce? I don't think I ever bought lettuce before. Aw, I guess I had to give up on making a salad then. Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Aw, Pearl, she's just trying her best to be helpful to everyone. You gotta admit that is cute. She is a very cute character, and I think they did a good job with her. Especially that she's from a village where they sheltered her from pretty much everything, so... and that adds to her cuteness factor, that natural innocence about the real world. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with Mr. Ungar tonight. But isn't that what we have to ask? Isn't what we have to ask very important? Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. Yeah, it ain't mattering. Okay, so I actually don't know where to go. Criminal Affairs Department. Maybe we can ask someone there for permission? I don't know. It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Ungar's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Ungard case? Well, we're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh, yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. What? I've already called them, so the folks down at the center know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. Go talk to your heart's content? Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Well, I was right. We finally got our special permission. Now, let's go ahead and talk to Mr. Ungard. I'm sorry to disturb your sleep, but I really need to speak with you. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now, whose story do I want to hear? I will go ahead and ask Miss Andrews first, actually, because there is something I do want to know. What is she trying to hide? Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. Well, I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Corrida had on Mr. Ungard. Yes, exactly. So what is this secret? I'd like to ask you about Matt Ungard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Ungard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't, but, Then how about Miss Celeste Impax? I had finally put her death behind me, and now thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide, and it's true that when I heard the rumor Juan was the one who hid her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. So then, why frame Matt? Why did you try to frame Mr. Ungard? Well, that's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But, there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, Miss Andrews, so they'd have figured it out eventually, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews. Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so can you please tell me why you did what you did? Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? Revenge. Is it revenge for Miss Impax? Psychlock, huh? Oh, don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But... I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say, revenge. Exactly. Can I possibly break this? I don't think it's much of a secret why she wants revenge. Shouldn't be too much of a secret. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ungard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ungard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Oh, I'm just about dead. think I'll wait and talk to Matt first, because I'm just about dead and I don't want to push it. I truly do not want to push it. I might end up dying, and I don't want to die. Oh, no, I want to talk to Matt. Ugh, why'd I leave? Go back, please. Let's go back. I made a boo-boo there. Yes, I know. I want to hear Matt on guard. That was my bad. Dude, it's like Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so, too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, and as assassin's client is this man, Matt Ungard. What's wrong? Mr. Ungard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kinda different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. That's true. I don't think Edgeworth is the type to lie. So I want to know for myself, Mr. Ungard. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was going to dress up as a niggle samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is? Please. Ah, joy. I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick? Don't tell me. Cyclops. You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is, do you, dude? Did you know about Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews. She had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impacts' suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. Mr. Nick? What's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea, like green peas? Let's go eat one later, okay? Oh, I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. Well, that's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? He is trying to avoid it like the plague. Mr. Ungard, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? Because you are avoiding it like the plague. Like the literal plague. Can I present anything to you? Anything of supposed no... This is a picture card of Shelley the Killer. Well, his calling card. Can I possibly drag some information out of you with this, my friend? I'm kinda scared to show him this card. What's wrong, dude? Oh, so, about this picture card. Have you ever seen this before? Nope. Never saw it before in my life, dude. I don't think he's lying. Or is he? And then again, he looked like he gasped just now. Maybe I'm seeing things? Well, we didn't exactly learn anything new, but... why would he gasp over seeing that card? Oh boy. I'm having a really bad feeling about this all of a sudden. I mean, you don't need evidence to take note of people's emotions and what they do at the exact time you do something. The fact that he gasped immediately. Oh my god, that actions speak louder than words. And I think we're gonna try and prove our suspicions in the next episode. And hopefully I don't die during the whole psych lock issue. But regardless, we're gonna give it a shot next time. Later, everyone.